Hey guys, what's up? It's the Red Cold Wolf here with G&G Airsoft, and today I'm going to be starting a series I want to do. It's pretty much basically essentially the same thing that Delta One does with his channel. He does my opinions on certain companies and I think he looks at it more at a tech standpoint, but I think I'm going to do it as more as a I guess a player standpoint on like what I've held and what I felt and what I think about the certain companies um, that I've seen that are probably quite popular, and this is basically my opinion and what I think about them. So you know, it's what you guys think about it, what you guys think about what I feel about certain companies. So anyway, this first company I'm going to talk about, I know GI Airsoft. They kind of like praise and uphold and like this company's so amazing. And I don't know if Evike they might do the same thing on it too. I'm not sure, but it is the company G&G. Now G&G makes a lot of they have a good variety of guns that they make. I know they do have some gas blowback guns as well, as long as with their AEGs. But my particular thing I have with them, I think G&G as a company, is their mostly and their M4s that they make. I think that's pretty much the only thing that I feel like they actually that they produce are actually good. Anything else that I've seen, like their M4 or their M14 or even their gas blowback M uh, M4s that they have, I don't think they're really good. But I would have to say that their AG M4s they're decent. They're all right for a beginner player. And um, I mean, basically what you get when you buy one of them is you get the basic version 2 gearbox. You get a high cap magazine and a battery, and it's all most of them are all the ones under 150 $160 are the polymer bodies, which they're all right. It's just like I don't know. I feel like G&G, their products that they put out there that are not really expensive, or the ones that are like, oh man, their guns are so good, that I see a lot of new players and younger players that have these because they come in bundles and packages that Airsoft GI and Evike kind of promote. It's basically, honestly, to me, I think, and I'm just only talking about their M4s. They're basically just a sport line. I feel like they're just a sport line company. I couldn't say this as like a tech because I'm not really a big tech. I haven't really opened up enough guns and actually tried to upgrade and fix guns and whatnot. But performance wise and actually playing with them, it's kind of mediocre to me. Um, I mean, if I was to give a rating to G&G, at least on their M4s, not their all availability as a company, their M4s, I give them like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I mean, it's mediocre. They're for your beginner players. I know a lot of people on their on websites and whatnot are like, oh, you get this G&G uh, M4 M14 M4 polymer AEG. Oh, and you get a a high cap magazine, and you get a battery for like this low price. Most companies mm, standard come with the high caps and the batteries. It's just like to promote that company and say like, oh, look at all this extra stuff you get with. It's standard. It's all just a gimmick. I just feel like G&G could do a little better on their products, like keeping them at the same price, but putting a little bit extra effort into the internals and the performances of the gun. Because I think they're like most of their M4s run at like quote unquote CQB um, regulations and consider in FPS, which is like 350. Um, they're just like a really standard company. I would put JG over G&G on their products, just because I feel like there's so much more you can do with JG's, and they actually I feel like they come better quality wise than G&G's that I've seen. It's just like, I mean, I might not understand it to a wide like horizon and thought and like what I like really think about. I'm totally just bleh. Right now I've lost my train of thought. But I mean, G&G is just an average, mediocre company that I think is there's too much hype around G&G for it to be like great. So overall, in my final thoughts, decent company, average guns. Um, Shoot, I'd even put Classic Army over G&G to be honest with you, and I don't even like Classic Army, but it's just they're just eh, and I feel like there's so much more hype around them than they're really like really good. Like I mean, I would put on the same level of G&G as I would Lancer Tactical. Lancer Tacticals are pretty bad. I'm surprised like they're like kids even consider buying Lancer Tacticals, but I guess because they don't know any better. But I mean, yeah, literally, I would put the same level of Lancer Tactical as I would G&G. Like they're really terrible. I don't like them at all. I just don't see what the big deal is with them. So yeah, that's my opinions on G&G as a company, on where I look at on their standpoint for their M4s. I don't think I've had enough experience to mess around with all their other guns that they have, so this is directed at their M4s. So that's my final opinions on the company G&G, and this is Rick Wolf, and I'm signing out.